Hey you guys, Little Miss Crazy here. So you're going to notice I'm filming in a different location today. I'm actually filming in my personal bedroom. I normally would film in my little room, but today I needed to film in here, and I'll explain to you why. Today I decided to move my altar into my bedroom because this is more of a solitary area. Now, my room is pretty solitary, however, it does face into the living room. So sometimes it's not as solitary as what I need it. So I moved it into my bedroom. Plus, since I'm filming a lot in my room, I tend to be moving my altar, and I'm not okay with that. But today, my soul, I woke up after sleeping for 11 hours. I don't know how I slept that long. Something was pulling me today. I couldn't figure out what it was. And my friend messaged me and asked me if I wanted to go to the spring fair. And I said, yeah, I need to. So got in the car, we went, and I walked in, and it was clear as to why my soul needed it. And I'm sorry because I'm going to start crying. 2 years ago, we had a neighbor. Her name was Miss Linda, and she passed away. I knew her for years, and I considered her a grandma. I miss her so much. I can't say her name without crying. Well, when I walked into the fair, her sister was there, and I haven't seen her sister in 2 years, pretty much since Miss Linda passed. And I walked up to her, and we just embraced each other and cried, because we just had such a good connection with Miss Linda. And it was something I needed, apparently, because after seeing her and talking to her and knowing that Miss Linda is still here in spirit and visiting her, I realized that Miss Linda had guided me to her. So after seeing her, we walked around the fair, and today my soul is just, it's pulling me and telling me where to go and what to do. And I know those who turn in usually hear listening to my bipolar and my anxiety. To me, this is part of it. This is telling me that something's going on that is telling me this is what I need. And if you hadn't watched my previous videos, I am Wiccan, and I strongly believe in the power of nature and its all healing abilities. Now, I've been Wiccan for 4 years, declared for 4 years, and I'm still actually new in the game. I haven't ever really reached out. I haven't done anything. I had an altar, but I was in my closet. It was hidden away. There was no light to it. I didn't know how to cast a spell. I didn't know anything about crystals. And I just wanted to build this thing. And a couple months ago, if you guys heard my previous video, I discussed my personal affirmation, which I discovered in December. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to be unapologetic. I don't want to apologize about my faith and who I am, and my faith is who I am. So I decided to start celebrating holidays and going out and reaching further and discovering more and reaching out into my community. And today, here's what so crazy was. I woke up this morning and set up my altar, and I have 3 stones that say strength, courage, and love. And one of them I put in front because it said put that. That was love. Love. Apparently Miss Linda really wanted me to do this today. Anyway, while at the spring fair, I immediately discovered there was like 12 booths all with crystals. And I've been really wanting to get into playing of crystals. And for those who've previously seen, I purchased a 9-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, a 9-pack of tumbled stones and crystals. I've got sodalite, rose quartz, green aventurine, moss agate, unakite, black obsidian, brecciated jasper, yellow tiger eye, howlite, huge chunk of obsidian that I got from my dad, huge chunk of quartz. I have a smaller chunk of quartz. I have a beautiful necklace for which, if you've seen me previously discuss my videos, I have these in there. And I've got a bunch of stuff on my altar, for which I am going to share more with you guys here in a second. And I don't know what it was. I don't commonly listen to my gut feeling or my soul, but today I needed to. And I walked out of that fair with an extra spring in my step and a lightheartedness in my chest. You guys, it just feels, I feel whole and I feel happy. And that's not an experience I get often due to my anxiety and my bipolar. And I'm always going and frustrated and something. But today, you guys, I'm at peace. Solitary peace. I don't know what it is. Excuse me real quick. I gotta post my, I forgot to turn my phone on silent, so there we go. And it's a unique experience that if you haven't gotten the chance to find inner peace, find your faith and just, listen to your soul. Don't, they say listen to your gut. Feel it in you. If there is something you're being pulled towards, go. Right now, me and my husband are a bit of a financial crisis. He's been out of work for a couple months. I'm disabled, so we're living off disability, and I'm a college student. But today, and I woke up and I told my husband, I said, look, I know we don't have much, but if there is something that's standing out to me, I just need to get that. And I'm commonly not this selfish. I'm very careful with our money, but today, it was a pull of the soul, and I found such cool things. Excuse me, I've been crying. So, we went to this one booth, and it was all natural minerals booth. Oh my gosh, it was all makeup, all natural earth minerals. I would be very happy. I would include her email information below. However, my Ride or Digest actually has her information. So I will include that in the video that we will be posting on Tuesday. I will be very happy to go and include that for you guys. And she makes all natural makeup. And of course, I found this eyeshadow. It was $2. It was beautiful. You guys will get to see it in future makeup videos. But she also had like a couple of these gemstone crystals, and I asked her how much are these, and she said actually they're free. I bought them, but I wanted to share them, and I'm not really selling them. So I was like, is it okay if I have a couple of them? Part of me I wish I would have gone back and gotten another one, but I didn't want to be greedy. I didn't want to be one of those people that are like, oh my God, can I have all your stones? No. So out of her, I picked, I believe this is amethyst, or an amethyst-like crystal. And I got jade. It's really pretty jade. You can't really see it very well. It's really bright in my room. And then we continued on, and I found another booth. More crystals. And I picked up this beautiful blue aqua quartz. A beautiful shape of a crystal. And I love that. Adore that. I've been actually looking for direct crystals, the pointed ones. But any crystals are fine, but I found this one. The color itself is so beautiful, and it's shiny. It's got that rainbow. There was also another booth that were selling crystals for like 25 cents all the way up to like $100. And my friend Jess, who's absolutely amazing, they weren't taking card. I only had card, and she had cash, so she was being very generous. But there were so many gemstones I couldn't figure out what I needed. What is it my soul needed and I needed for myself? And we left, and eventually I had forgotten about it. But then I came across this other booth, and I stopped, and I mean dead in my tracks, stopped, and I saw this beautiful painting that I found out he does with spray paint. It was so gorgeous. Didn't have the money for it. It was like $50+. But he was selling the miniature version of it for $5. I'm going to share this with you guys. This one was another one that spoke to my soul. Now, you can't fully see it, so I'm going to show it. You guys, these are different religions and faiths in it. You can see some Jewish, some Christian, and some Buddhist, and Confucianism, and Taoism, and Judaism, and oh my gosh, you guys. I saw that, and it was another one of those, like, I needed this, and I knew my husband would understand that this is what I needed, and it was so true. I just took a religions class. In fact, I'm actually going to take a picture of this and send it to my religions teacher. Unfortunately, oh sweet, I did get the guy's information. It's called the Tree of Faith, and if you didn't see it, there's also, you can see it, we've got a star galaxy, we've got another one here. It's enveloping the world. It's you know what unites us of all these different faiths, and I needed that. Jess also got me something else that was really cool. It's a car decal, and it says wild and free. It's awesome. I love it. It's a little bear. They had a bunch of stuff for of course being in Oregon and stuff like that. They also have another one where it's I'm gonna get lost in the forest and find my soul. Oh, I wish I had the $10 to get that one. It was a beautiful sign. I really wanted that. But you guys, I had to tell you about this. I had to tell you about my soul. And I'm gonna go and introduce my altar to you guys. Still haven't quite found a place for my new crystals. I'm waiting for that moment of clarity. But I did want to share, you guys. I did previously share this, so if this is your first time seeing it, if you're just tuning in, I'm Wiccan, and this is my altar. Not a lot of people end up sharing their altar, but I really wanted to. So you guys, this is my altar. I'll go into detail about what's on here. So first things first is you're going to notice there's 4 candles. I'm really sorry if my voice is loud, sorry. So here we've got a yellow candle, and I use this for positivity, light, sunshine. I have a blue candle. This was a healing candle that I used for my husband. That's why it's almost gone. I use that in representation of water. So this is a representation of sun to me. On the opposing side, I have white for clarity and purification, and then red for passion and fire. You're also going to notice here I have an incense box, and this is one of my favorites because you put your incense here, you close it, and the smoke comes out, and it's really gorgeous. I placed my beautiful religions photo in the back, and of course my wild and free here. You're also going to notice I have a cow here. Now, if you guys didn't know, I have an obsession with cows, and you know, I think they're my spirit animal. So I had put one here. Here you're going to notice there was that chunk of obsidian. See, hey, look, it's you guys. Hi. Here I have this beautiful necklace. Get you a zoom up shot here of it. This beautiful necklace says guidance, family, life, strength, and love. Now, this actually came off a coffee cup that came in a Walmart cup that a friend gave to me as a thank you gift for doing her baby shower. And I don't think she realized the impact it would have hit on me. And I wear this sometimes when I'm casting spells because it's a spiritual token to me. Here is my tumbled stone set. And set in front of it is my essential oils. I will be purchasing them because I love them. I have my feather here, and I use this when I am burning incense sometimes, and I'm using that for my soul. I have a black candle here. Black candle is not always negative. If you're casting dark spells, and that's your go-to, but however, I use this for different spells that I have. I have my rocks. Here's my love. Here's my strength. And here's my courage. As well, here are my little crystals. There's my quartz. Here's my quartz necklace. Here's my big chunk of quartz, and I'm going to explain this one to you. So this one is a dream catcher. And as I grew up, my dad made these. Now this isn't one, I don't remember if my dad made this or not. I actually have one that my dad made that sits right there. This is, yeah, you guys, here's my Harley Quinn. My dad made this, and he gave it to me when I was a little kid. I've always kept it. So there's also keep calm, exterminate, and as you wish. Anyway, I kept that. And so dream catchers are something I believe in. I guess I need to clean my dream catcher because I'm getting nightmares again. This has a really cute little arrowhead on it. Now, I reside in Oregon, and I reside in the territory of the Cow Creek tribe of Indians. And the Cow Creek tribe of Indians was just like a regular story. They were Indians who were moved from their land and so forth. So let's go and continue with the tour. Anyway, so I keep a dream catcher here as a way to ground myself to a degree. You guys, here's the newest edition. This is a crab with a crystal body on it, made from a real crab shell here in Oregon. Let me go and put you guys down real quick and I'll explain this to you. There we go. When Miss Linda passed away, we were offered anything in the home that obviously wasn't going to go to her sons. And there was just so much stuff in there. She loved dolphins, but I wasn't a fan of dolphins. So it took me time. I went through. There wasn't anything that really stuck out. Except this crab. Because to be honest, she wasn't really ever crabby, but I always am. So I took it. And, you know, this crab has made its way across my house. It's been in my living room. It's been in my bedroom. It's been places, but after seeing her sister today and knowing where my soul was, I knew that's what I needed on it. I've tried to keep my altar clear. I've wanted it bare. I don't want a lot on it. I want it to remain cluttered. But as the days pass, I'm realizing it doesn't matter how cluttered I have it. It's what it means to me. And you guys, not many people see my altar. And so I'm sharing this with you. I'm showing you a degree of my faith. And to understand, if you don't know much about Wicca, we strongly believe in the nature of the earth. We worship it. It's not like we don't have a church. We don't have sacred spaces. In fact, it was really cool in religions class. One girl did it on sacred spaces in 3 different religions. She chose Wicca as the last. We don't have a real sacred space. The coolest thing that I've ever seen, and if you know me, you know I hate to travel. I'm absolutely terrified too, but I will one day go to Stonehenge. Absolutely will I. That is the coolest place. We believe it's a portal. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, so mysterious, and they celebrate all holidays there. So we don't have much sacred spaces, but my altar is my sacred space. I draw the line. Nothing is to be placed on the altar without my permission and without feeling a blessing and okayness from the gods and goddesses. Now with Wiccans, sometimes they choose to be monotheistic. It's polytheistic. Our gods and goddesses have different names like Gaia. And I'm still discovering that. So right now I'm calling them Father Sky and Mother Earth, my gods and goddesses. I'm still learning about that. I do believe Father Sky and Mother Earth. You will hear me say blessed be, as moted be, as above, so below. Because it's all the things to it. You know what? Take the time, take 5 minutes, go ahead, look up Wicca. Don't use Wikipedia. You know, as much as it's guard information, there actually is websites like called Wicca or something like that. Like I said, I'm still new to the game. Take your time and learn about it. If you have questions, ask me. If I don't know, I'll help. I'll find it with you. I don't have a wand. I had made one. It was silly and stupid, so I threw it out. It really was terrible. I actually had what was called a power rod. It was really good. It was a beautiful quartz crystal, kind of like welded to this metal tube wrapped in leather. And it's actually meant to go on top of a post as, to a degree, a wand. But he called it a power wand. I really loved it. It slid right over my finger. I could use it. It was beautiful, but it's gone. You guys, I'm so upset. I have no idea where it is, and my sage stick disappeared too. A beautiful big old sage stick. Used it twice. Gone. Can't find it. So, hoping one of these days it'll appear. As well, on top of it, I also have a couple books. Now, I first declared myself as a pagan in 2012. I was unsure what that really meant, and actually declared myself as an official Wiccan as of about a month and a half ago. Paganism, if you actually look it up, what it is any religion that predates Christianity. It does have specifics to it, but nothing really spoke to me until I discovered a Wiccan. Wicca was discovered, it was actually to a degree declared in the 1950s by a gentleman, and then it became quite a bit of movement. It was like an identification specifically of paganism. And if you look it up, it's really cool because not all pagans or Wiccans actually do witchcraft. And the circle goes, there is paganism, inside it's Wiccan, and then there's another circle of witchcraft that tends to just lightly cross over. So some pagans and some Wiccans do witchcraft. Witchcraft, I want to let you know, is not everything. You think it's not negativity. I'm not always sitting over a brewing cauldron. Casting spells is a form of witchcraft. Using herbs, using stones, using essential oils, all of these are forms of witchcraft. And yes, as funny as it is, I would like to say Harry Potter is all about the witchcraft. They're not really pagan because if you notice, there's not a designated religion to it. It's just witchcraft. And it's so cool because that's pretty much what we do. I don't have a mandrake, so I can't repot that. Fortunately, I cannot Wingardium Leviosa anything. But we do use to degrees what you see in the potions class. That's similar to it, is what we get. So as far as my books, so the first book I ever bought was by Gwydion O'Hara called Pagan Ways, Finding Your Spirituality in Nature. This book is really interesting. And when I first got it, this is how I kind of, figured, hey, look, I flip over the page of the pagans, gods, and goddesses. I might want to reread this. I haven't read it in years. Anyway, like some of them, it was really interesting because some pagans believe in little sprites and fairies. It was super cute. I really need to go over and read this and maybe order some other. I do want to let you know, like Vikings and Celtics and stuff like that. Those are actually all pagan. Those are all pagan. And remember, pagan is anything that predates Christianity. Anyway, I've got this book. It's really interesting. It's really, to a degree, vague because it covers paganism. Paganism is so broad. So I might want to reread that. I'm on spring break. And then this book, I don't remember. I think I found this in a neighbor's house when they left. And it was really weird. It's called The Crone's Book of Magical Words by Valerie Worth. Now, you can make your own spell book, but this one's an actual spell book. It's they've got the spirit, they've got the worlds, they've got the conjurer, and the cosmos. And some of these I won't use because some of these can be about. So there's one like breaking a curse, a figure for influence over another, to employ the spirits of darkness. Yeah, these are true, but some of them are for improved state of health and stuff like that. This book is different. So that noise you're hearing is my heater. I'm still learning to use it. I have used a couple things in it, but I'm still really leery of it. The crone is actually one of the 3 stages of the moon. If you see the moon where it's the crescent, then the moon itself, and another crescent, that actually stands for the crone, the mother, and the daughter, or something like that. Look it up. It's really cool. I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning myself. Anyway, this is an interesting book. It's all spells, magic of words, and to defeat the demon tobacco. If you smoke and you need this, you guys, I'll be happy to share with you. And then here's my spell book. Yes, nothing but a composition notebook. I actually really want a leather-bound one, but they're anywhere between $20 to $60, and at this time I don't have the money. But if you want to spoil me, I'll never say no. And in this, I've kind of put my own stuff into it. I have some incense, the meaning of the phases of the moon. I have a wand, blessing, rain chant, spell for comfort. Some of the stuff I printed off out of Pinterest and put it on. And I'll be honest, you guys, one of these I used off Pinterest. It's called the Smart Spell. And I'm going to share this with you guys. What I do is when I did this, I think I lit my white candle, or it was my yellow candle. It might have been my yellow candle. And it says, "Spirits send the words from all across the land. Allow me to absorb them through the touch of either hand. For 24 hours from 7 to 7, I'll understand the meaning of words from here to heaven." That's really cool. Now you can even write your own spells which is wonderful. I'm actually thinking about doing that because it makes them customary to your own. I know I started to speak about my soul, and somehow I landed into discussing about being Wiccan. But like I said, my soul speaks to me, and that's what I wanted to speak to you about. And I'm doing well today. I'm absolutely bored out of my flipping mind, but I'm happy because I've gotten these beautiful crystals and I'm feeling more solid. I'll probably actually sit here and meditate. And my friend got me sushi, so I'm full, and she got me some groceries to help with some health issues that I'm having, which is wonderful. There is one last thing I'm going to go ahead and share with you. You guys, this is a walking stick. Yeah, excuse me. See, I'm sitting in my sweatpants, my sweet Superman ones. So this is a walking stick, and this actually was Miss Linda's. I haven't gotten to use it yet, but it's got like this cool wizard etched into it. It's got a leather handle, and it's so beautiful, and the wizard comes around it, and it comes all the way down to his beard, and it's a little heart notch into it. Someone actually carved this for her. She never used it because she was elderly and she couldn't get around and move a lot, and she had to use a walker. So when she passed away, it was something that was offered to me, and I flippin' took it. I took it. And this year, since I'm unapologetic about who I am, when I go on a walk, I'm going to use that. I'm going to do that because I've always wanted a walking stick, and why not? Plus, at one of the local businesses, there is a lady there, and she is like half blind, so she wears a really cool looking eye patch. It's got like an eye on it, and she wears like a fun little hooded cape, and she has a walking stick, and she goes all over town. It's super cool. She doesn't care because that's who she is. You guys, I'm unapologetic about who I am. I'm not going to apologize for sharing this with you guys. In fact, I thought this was super cool to share with you. I know this is a bit of a longer video. I usually keep my vlogs as short as possible. But you guys, I needed to speak this to you guys today. I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe below. Check out my playlist, including my vlog and my makeup product reviews. We will be doing reviews about wonderful places around downtown. We have one review, and it's regarding the Knock Knock Lounge. If you are located in Roseburg, Oregon, or within a certain distant range, come on down there. It's absolutely wonderful. It's open majority of the week, 4 to midnight. Every Wednesday is game night, and every Thursday and Saturday is karaoke. However, you can go in any time and play games, and it's amazing. It's the coolest environment ever. I really enjoy it. In my review video, I did leave the link to their Facebook page so you can check it out. Share with your family and friends. It's 21 and up. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. It's just so cool. Anyway, so go ahead and hit subscribe below. There's also a bell icon. Please push that to receive push notifications. I will have new videos up for you every Tuesday and Friday, not including any vlog videos or review videos that we do around town. If there's something specific that I did not cover that you want to see on my channel, please comment below and I'll go ahead and get back to that. You guys, I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you Tuesday.